Well, Gloria Velez has a baby with Aaron Hall. You know who Gloria Velez is? She was a big video model in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
I feel like I know this person.
I'll show you a picture.
Wait a minute. Lauren Velez's sister?
No, Gloria Velez.
Yeah, is that Lauren Velez's sister?
I don't think she has a sister named Lauren Velez.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she was in Miami. She was in a bunch of big music videos, like Sisqo, DMX videos. She was the Big Pimpin' video. She was kind of like the top video girl at one point. She said, well, she was doing a podcast for us for a little while, and she had a conversation with Sisqo, and she talked about how basically she started dating Aaron Hall when she was like 16.
There are a couple of versions of Dru Hill's very first single, Tell Me. Yes. One version is from Aaron Hall.
I was actually in the studio when he recorded that. We just started dating.
You are live.
Swear to God, I was 16.
It was a lot different. He was like, tell me what you want.
He's saying hard. He was angry. It was a lot going on in the studio.
You could tell. That's
frustration.
That's the way it sounded.
You know, she started accusing, and like, you know, Uncle Luke was sort of in the mix with all this, and she starts accusing him of grooming. And then he officially denied it, said it's not true, and he's willing to go to court over it and stuff like that. But I don't know if any of this is true, but seeing someone dating someone at 16 is kind of crazy. And I believe she had a baby at like 16 or 17. Yeah.
This is a bit crazy, but I mean, shit, I've been on my own since I was 14. And I know.
Yeah, you had a baby at 14?
At 15.
Yeah.
So
it's a little different for men and women.
I was dealing with a woman that was grown, and she could have been accused of rape. So
well, she technically did rape you.
Yeah,
statutory rape.
That feels weird to say I've been raped. It's
statutory rape.
I've never said those words out loud like that.
Well, now you said it. You can no longer claim that statement never happened.
Now I know your ass is like, Michael J. White, rape victim. Here he goes. My boy. Sometimes these posts, sometimes you'll name these posts some fucked up shit, man. People be like hating. They don't even watch the damn post. They just read the
headline.
Michael J. White said this. I'm like, oh man, he got me again.
Rape. You've been statutory. I'm not saying that you were held down and penetrated. Like I'm saying, like a grown woman.
If you word it a certain way, people gonna think that shit. Yeah, you laughing only because you're like,
I'm not gonna word it like that. I give you my word, but it was statutory rape, right?
I guess let's get off that subject.
Let's get off
that don't feel good.
Yeah. No, but it's pretty crazy in terms of how long this list is. And I mean, listen, I have a celebrity friend that won't even do any type of interview right now just because, he's had some accusations about this in the past that have never actually gone into a lawsuit or anything. And he's just like, man, I need to stay off of the internet right now. So, we could hang out, we could do whatever. I just don't want to be on video right now.
I know a lot of people sweating right now.
Yeah.
Man, I know they're sweating because they start thinking back, ooh, boy. Yeah, because then there's those gray areas or those times where it's not so gray that somebody can go run this direction and even in their mind create something different. You know what I mean? Saying that, you convinced them to do something they didn't want to do.
Yeah, coercion.
Even if they was down with it and regretted it later.
Yeah.
And people's minds are interesting, man. They could remember things completely.
It's a weird thing. Like, listen, I've dated lots of women and, things get hot and heavy and, in the beginning it was like, no, we're just gonna kiss. And then later on they're open to doing more things. And it's like more things ended up happening. Did I coerce them or did we just both go with the flow? It's like, I think we just went with the flow. I've never forced myself on anybody, but it's like 20 years later, that woman could say whatever she wants.
Right.
He held me down and, this, that. And it's like, no, that didn't happen. Well, that's how I remember it.
I have never dated, I never got with a woman who was tipsy, drinking, anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Never. If somebody, I'm like so square. I never even dealt with women who drank. It's like my types are, fitness,
Right.
very, very healthy type. Yeah. But even, I've dated some girls who drank, but not like in front of me or anything. Because I mean, the thought of somebody doing something and then they say that alcohol made them do it, I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
That's just pride-wise. I'd hate to face that. Somebody saying like, I wouldn't have done nothing unless I was drunk. Like, hell with that shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's hit songs about that. Blame it on the alcohol.
Right. Yeah,
and Jamie Foxx is being sued now.
Yeah,
See? And they're like, look, that song proves it. That's what he does.
Yeah, but I got friends who that's the ultimate. Yeah, that's what they do is they try to get you tipsy, and then that's part of the whole like ritual. But I'm like, I'm glad I never had, that wasn't my thing. That wasn't my thing at all.